What is going on, people of YouTube? I am coming to you live from the shop. Just finished up a day over at the other shop where we've got a couple things going on over there. That's where Ron Burgundy has been getting worked on for the last year and a half. That's where he still sits at. I've been doing been trying to redo the wiring on that and get that taken care of. Hopefully we get that running soon. Convinced myself not to sell the truck. I kind of just admitted defeat with the whole thing, just issue after issue, and just got tired of it, was ready to move on, and just was ready for this lovely thing that I'm leaning up against. Was ready to start on carpool, get full bore into it, and something just told me I couldn't walk away. If I walk away from that, then what keeps me from walking away from carpool? What keeps me from walking away from everything else? So I decided that I needed to handle it and just finish the project up. If it stays, it stays. If it goes, it goes. But at the end of the day, I know that I did everything that I could to get it right. We also made big progress today with carpool. Finally extracted the 2003 body from the 2003 chassis. Getting that ready to go there. That's huge leaps and bounds. We're gonna be able to start cleaning that body up, or cleaning that frame up, I should say. Clean that frame up, getting the 18, 19 years worth of road grime off of it, getting a fresh paint job going there, getting it prepped and ready for the LS drivetrain going in it. Start running fuel lines, getting the brake system sorted out, getting it ready to go underneath carpool. Just good times, good Monday. May not sound like a lot of progress today. Really, it's not a lot of progress, period, but it's big steps. It's keeping vehicles moving. It's getting things where they need to be. I know that it's been quite a while since I've been around. I haven't posted a video probably 5 weeks roughly. Just work has kicked my ass. Been working 50, 60 hours a week, probably the last month or so now. It's that time of the year. Everybody's wanting to get their outdoor remodeling projects done, and that's what I do. And I go around and I get those projects estimated, help people sort those projects out, and it's just that time of the year, and I've got to handle business while business is there to be handled. And thankfully it pays to do crazy shit like this. And some other good news, may have a couple of new projects lined up coming down the road. Once we get some paperwork sorted out with the Graybeard Silverado, may have a couple of other cars lined up that we can play around with. Just bringing some variety to the channel. I know we say LS swap the world. It's a responsibility that I take seriously. Everything I own has an LS engine in it except the wife's truck, but that's the wife's truck. She gets what she wants, and I get to play with what I play with. But we are looking at adding a Ford vehicle, like a all Ford vehicle, not just a Ford vehicle with a Chevy drivetrain, to the channel. Looking at possibly bringing in a 2004 Mercury Grand Marquis with a 4.6 liter V8. I thought about LS swapping it. Still got all the templates, hardware stuff to make new motor mounts to do the LS swap. I think I'm gonna leave it all Ford though. I think I'm gonna play with that, see what happens there. Just to have some variety. See where we go with that. The other one I'll leave as a surprise for now because it's too new to talk about. So probably beginning of September, I'll know more with that. It's good stuff though. So wanted to, I know it's been a while, wanted to give you guys an update of that we're still here. That I am still plugging away on stuff when I can. Try to do stuff every Monday. I've been working on Ron when I can. Carpool's been kind of sitting though, because I'd rather not force myself to work on Carpool, because when you force yourself to do something, that's usually when you try to take shortcuts. It's usually when stupid mistakes happen. And this isn't the car for either one of those. There won't be any shortcuts taken. There won't be any mistakes that I can help keep from happening. If something happens, it's ignorance on my part. It's lack of knowledge on my part. It's not gonna be because I got in a hurry and I was a dumbass and I did something stupid. There's a lot on the line with this. My entire family is supporting me. My entire family's got my back on this, and they're rooting for me. And to have my own mother tell me that she is beyond ready to see this wagon on the road, that meant the world to me. And my wife, she told me the other day that, you've waited long enough. It's time to get it done. And so for those two important women in my life to tell me, hey, make it happen. It's time to make it happen. But we've got to do it right. So if I've waited 3 years, 4 years, shit, I don't remember at this point. But I'll continue waiting. And if it takes me 10 years, it's 10 years that I'm willing to wait. It's 10 years that I'm willing to spend because of how important this vehicle is, not just to me, but to my family in general. Keeping the daily drivers on the road, just biding my time there, just because I know that I've got cool things in the background waiting to go. So if you're still here, if you're still hanging around, still waiting for me to put videos out, it is much appreciated. I promise, and I know I keep saying this, but I promise it is worth the wait. Things will get better. Just that wagon, that body coming off the frame today, I think we're going to make huge progress there, because now we can start moving into some good things such as paint prep for paint and getting the frame prep ready to go to actually go in here. So that'll be a fun setup for y'all to watch. I'm actually, when I end this video, I'm actually fixing to start working on Carpool for a little bit. Just trying to get it off its frame, get it ready to rock. So thank y'all for sticking around. I promise that it'll be worth your time. Subscribe, like. Thank you guys.